Anthem. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Haaland. Anderson. Played out to the right. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Spence. And here's Gordon. Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in. White. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Spence picks it up now. Rustigard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland chasing after it. Spence. Rice. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. And it's Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass. Anderson. Anderson shifted upfield. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spence. Foden. It's Kane! And it's played forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Bob. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. White. Lobbed in behind. And he's there to clear it. Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Now it's Bob. Showing good feet. Ødegaard. Now it's Bob. And it's a corner. Oh, what a climb! will be livid with himself. Bellingham. Foden. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has been cut short. Rice. Bellingham. White. Anderson. Bellingham. And it's White. Kane! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
England really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spence forwards and with intent. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Foden. Odegaard. Bob, and it's lofted through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. And it's Kane. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. Bob. Chance! Oh, not the best of headers. Bellingham. Stones forwards and with intent. White. England claiming a corner and the referee concurs. Rice goes short. Foden, real chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Odegaard shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Anderson has created one goal already. Bellingham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's White. Crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland. Bob. Odegaard. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Bob. Ball comes in. Foden proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
White. Stones. Gordon. Spence. Rice. Spence. And here's Foden! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great defending, strong and determined. Stones. Rice. Spence. Rice. Kane. Oh, good spread. Really well manoeuvred. Kane. Spence. Yehi. Anderson. It's Kane! Norway are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time.
Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's White. Bellingham. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Can he find the finish? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He slings it in. And that has been... And the shot! Decent enough try. Rice plays it short. A chance to play it in. It's a good-looking delivery. Spence. He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham. Vicious ball here. That pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Bob. White attempts a clearance. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ødegaard! And the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Norway are back in business. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
England to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Moved on forwards. Bob forwards and with intent. And here's Haaland! Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. That'll be a throw-in.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Foden, out to the right. That has been knocked clear. It's Bellingham. Shot a goal! Goes down, but nothing given. Østigard goes forward. It's a little off target. Rice. Kane. And here's Foden. Got away with one there. Defending of the desperate variety. Here's found the way through. And he's heaved it away. And it's Spence. Foot in. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Extravagant effort! It's off target and by quite a way. Bellingham. White. Quarter of an hour played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Bellingham. Foden. Foden played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. Oh, delicate chip through. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Anderson. Stones aim forwards. And here's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. Foden. Over to the left. And here's Gordon. And it's Bellingham. Anderson. Rice. Anderson. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Spence. Lovely feet. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
White. Bellingham. Out for a throw. Long ball looking to counter. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yehi. Stones. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Stones clears it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's White. White, probing pass. Ball. Well, that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yehi. Rice. Foden. White. That looks a good ball through. Oh, great chance! Foden! Goal! England! Into the lead once more.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
England take the lead. Østigard, he's fizzed it forward. Great run on the overlap here. Spence does really well to win the ball there. Gehi. Stones shifted upfield. Foden, oh, good spread. Belling. And here's Kane. Foden. Thinks one through. It's out for a goal kick. Gordon. Picks it up out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ryerson. Oh, can he get onto this? White gets over and intercepts. Looking to break at pace. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Gehi. Bellingham. Stones. Now it's Kane. And it's White. White making good progress on the right-hand side. White. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Gordon. Tries a shot! Oh, that's nice. Spread out to the left. Delivered across. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Belling. Gehi. Spence. That's a good run down the left. Spence flings it across. That's an imaginative pass. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ødegaard. Plenty waiting in the middle. Throw-in. Get a throw in. That's a cute ball. Spence gets it clear. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Haaland. White cuts out the pass. And they can counter here. And that's put paid to a promising move. He can get that clear. Spence. Rice. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. White. Now it's Foden. Aim forwards. Anderson forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Spence, well, that's a clever looking ball. Rice. White. Stones. Gehi. Rice, gently done. Østigard makes the interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Gehi cuts it out. Anderson. Stones. Rice. Gordon. And here's Kane. Oh, it's Kane! Now it's Bellingham. And here's... And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's real.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Bellingham. Anderson. And here's Gordon! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ryerson. Bob. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nice control. Anderson played into space. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Haaland. It's in! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Kane. White. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Ryerson. Now it's Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Østigard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Hit into the middle. Pickford claims it, safe hands. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Bellingham. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bob. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Spence. Foden, played out to the right. White looking to hit the byline here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Gordon. It's anyone's ball now. That's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cleared away. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Rice. Bellingham. And here's Foden. There's the header! Will be livid with himself. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Moved on forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Haaland, out to the right. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a lovely, neat pass. Stones. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Ryerson. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Tries to get it clear. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. That's been drilled forward. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Haaland. Gehi can get it clear. Spence. Ødegaard gets rid without sophistication. That is a brilliant interception. Haaland. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Moved on forwards. And nicely intercepted. Bob. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham. Norway, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Bob. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham, that's a delicate pass. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Purring through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Foden. Now it's Gordon. Played out to the right. White tries across. Ødegaard moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. And himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Yehi. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. And here's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Anderson. It's Kane! That's got him rattled. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. White. Foden, gently done. Bellingham, and that's aimed into the middle. Gordon opts to play it back. Foden is fouled. He's gone direct. Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Yehi. Anderson shifted upfield. Østigard. Østigard, gently done. Anderson. Rice. Stones. Foden. White. Foden. Anderson. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Driven forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Calmly anticipates. Gordon looking to get on the end of this. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Norway, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rice with the short one. And it's Spence. Bellingham. Yehi. Oh, such a clever touch. White puts the ball in. Bob. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now here's the delivery. And that's too far for anyone. Bellingham. Rice forwards and with intent. Spence done delicately. That's an excellent interception. And it's played forward. Spence gets across to intercept that. Foden. And it's White. Bellingham knocks it out wide. He's found a way through. Could move up a gear here. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, played right into his path. He is through here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Stones makes the interception. Rice. Bellingham. White, now he's off and running. And the shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Gordon cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Nicely intercepted. Stones. Yehi. Spence. Anderson. Foden. White. Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That's really well cleared. Aimed in towards the centre. Brilliantly cut out. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. White. Calmly anticipates. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Yehi. Bellingham. White. Foden. Kane. Kane with a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Yehi aimed forwards. Ryerson moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Bellingham. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Spence. Rice. Now that's well seen too. Ryerson. Driven forward. Ødegaard. In it comes. And it's played forward. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Bob. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. White, and it's lofted through here. No, it's come to nothing. White. Bellingham. Yehi. Rice. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kane played out towards the right wing. It's gone for a throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rice. Rice shifted upfield, and he's managed to get free. Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's White. Foden. That is lovely. Bellingham! Could this time, surely? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Bellingham plays. He's having a shot! Volleyed effort.
Gordon really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Foden. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Foden. Here's the shot, surely! Moved on forwards. Stones cuts it out. Bellingham. Bellingham, gently done. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Norway being made to look sloppy in possession here. He's found the way through. White does really well to win the ball there. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he cuts out the supply. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gordon. Great defending, strong and determined. Caresses it through, and that is a little undercooked. Rice. That has found him in acres of space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rice. Gordon laid out to the left flank. Time to deliver. Spencer's cross. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Rice. Spence. Rice. Foden.
Referee's given a throw. Ødegaard. Bob. Ryerson. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Is there any support? He might not. He's had a shot!
Rice.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard. Bob. Looking here to chip it through. Stones can get it clear. White tries to clear.
Rice.
Rice, gently done.
Foden. Spence.
Now it's Foden.
Rice.
Oh, good spread. Well read, nice interception. Ødegaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Stones. White. Foden. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nice touch. Rice cuts out the pass. Gordon. And it's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Haaland chasing after it. Bob. Takes a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Out to the right. Bob. Oh, played through for the wide man. Haaland. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Gehi getting this one clear. Bob. Ødegaard. Ødegaard played out towards the right wing. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. There are a few waiting for it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Might be danger here. Chance! Bob. Oh, that's a very... Haaland! Another big chance that gets away. And he's there to clear it. Decent progress down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising. It's run loose here. Lobbed in behind. We have chance for a shot! Quality ball. Yehi. Stones. Foden. Gordon. Kane. Spence. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's played forward. Foden. White. Foden with 2 goals already to his name. Foden plays it in. Østigard attempts a clearance. Can he deliver? And a chance! Ødegaard. That's been drilled forward. Aim forwards. And he's onside. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rice. Gordon. Rice. Does really well to win the ball there. Østigard, gently done. Anderson is there, and he can get that clear. And the counter-attack is on for England. Out to the right. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. And that has been clubbed away. Proves too strong. Oh, super find. Østigard. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bob. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. Rice. Anderson. Spence. Rice. Anderson. Yehi. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. That has been knocked clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Ødegaard. Now it's Bob. Oh, cracking. Shapes to shoot! Spence gets good distance on it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. So who's he picking out? Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Anderson. Bob. He's being... Bob! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to get it away. And it's made its way to him. That's the throw. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gordon. Spence going full tilt down the left. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rice.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Anderson. Stones. White. Bellingham. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Cuts out the pass. Bellingham. White. White shifted upfield. It's Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Bob. Østigard, nicely aimed pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Pickford sends that a long way. And that's put paid to a promising... Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
White with the clearance. He's got space in the area. A chance to play it in. That's good defending, very good defending. White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Gordon. And he's away. Gordon! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive. And now he has two. So now the difference is 3. And it's played forward. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Ryerson. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross goes in there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bob. Bellingham, aim forwards. Foden. Bellingham. White. Now it's Kane. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kane wins the duel this time. Out to the left it goes. Kane. Oh, great! It's Kane! Bellingham. Great chance! Clearly not happy with that. Spence. Anderson. Stones. Lofted upfield. That's a dangerous... Kane! Oh, almost a sixth!
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Moved on forwards. So what can they make of this? Always onto this. Now it's Haaland. Pickford. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Aim forwards.
England might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
England, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. That's very neat. And here's Gordon. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Now it's Bob. Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been cleared. The searching ball out wide. Delivered in. Spence. Could be danger here. In again. The shot! Moved on forwards. And it's Kane. Played into space out wide. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Gordon. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. That's a throw. Up towards the front line. Spence. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bob. Oh, this is a great position. Now it's Odegaard. Ryerson. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Foden. White. Bellingham. And it's White. Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Bob. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bob. Ryerson. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. He's in a great position here. Decent chance! Norway have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, that is a bit special. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Spence. Gehi. Anderson. Stones. Looks to the other side. Ryerson. It's a good run down the right. Great work on the overlap. Gehi is there, and he can get that clear. Spence. And the pass is intercepted. And it's played forward. Played into the box. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Aimed in towards the centre. So here comes the substitution. Tries a measured ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Anderson. Strong running down that left flank. Gordon. And here's Gordon. Now Hauger. Haaland. Now he's off and running. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Hauger. That's good play. And he shoots! And he hits the net! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played towards the other side. And it's White. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. White. Tries to dink it through. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Spencer's cross. He's dealt with that
well. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Over to the left. Kane. And it's Spence. Oh, some tackle that. Ryerson. Norway have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly back in business. Anderson. Anderson forwards and with intent. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's there to clear it. Stones. Foden. Bellingham. Foden. Now it's Hauga. Corner it is. Norway making another change here. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rice. White. Foden. England have reclaimed it. Now it's Foden. Bellingham. Berger. Aim forwards. Gehi tries to clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gordon. Rice. Gehi. Anderson. Foden. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Rice. Stones. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Stones. Anderson forwards and with intent. Foden. White. White charging forward down that flank. Climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. And here's Kane. And it's Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Stones. Anderson. Rice. Gordon. Tries a deft little ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Berger. Berger chips it through. Very nicely done. Now it's Hauger. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, look at shoots! He scores! Norway are back in business.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ødegaard. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. White. Berger. Ødegaard. That's tidy. Oh, good spread. Crossed into the middle. Stones gets it away. Rice shifted upfield. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Kane. And it's White. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Stones. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Berger. Now it's Hauger. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Ødegaard. Berger. Back into the middle. Real big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Haaland has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. Norway clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Gordon. And it's Spence. Lovely bit of skill. That pass has been well intercepted. That was very necessary. And he has been fouled there. Now it's Haaland.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Østigard, oh, good-looking ball. Rice, gently done. Gordon! That's a throw. Østigard with the slide tackle there.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kane Foden!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rice. The pass has gone astray. Gehi forwards and with intent. England really will have to throw everything at this now. Tries to get it clear. And they've been given a corner. Østigard can get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rice. Kane.
England really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Berger. Oh, delicate chip through. Not quite on the same wavelength.
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Hall going full steam ahead down the left flank. Hall. Pings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Concentration levels are very...
Oh, he's caught in there, it's a free kick.
Norway clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Stones. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Haaland.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's Kane! Kane. Played out to the right. White. Tries across. Danger averted for now. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's played forward. Stones makes the interception. White. Gehi moved on forwards. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Out to the right. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, good spread. Now it's Hauga. Hauga. Can he deliver?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Haaland. Haaland.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's neat. Up he goes! Oh, should have put that away. Played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Gordon. Gordon goes on a charge down the left.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Stones. Anderson shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find.
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And the counter is on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Berger. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Kane. Into the last 5 minutes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rice. He welcomes it in. Can he finish? Cleared without complication. Gehi. Rice thinks one through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
England making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And now the breakaway. Livramento. Done delicately. It's come to nothing. Livramento. Anderson. Stones. Gehi. Gehi, gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Gordon. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's nice. Gordon. And here's Foden. Cleared away. England cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Hall. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Bellingham. Gordon played out to the left flank. Østigard gets good distance on it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Anderson. Kane.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Calmly anticipates. Rice. And it's Kane. Bellingham. Do have a chance to counter here. Moved on forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pinged towards the front line. Livramento. And here's Haaland. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ødegaard!